In the previous videos, I promised I'll tell you the story of how our Aurelius Robot came to life. Well, buckle up, because this one is one hell of a story. This whole new chapter started when I landed a position in a major hedge fund. And suddenly, I had access to resources that could turn my wildest ideas into reality. See, I've been obsessing with the concept of building an AI system, aka AI expert advisor, that trades better than any human ever could, consistently and relentlessly profitable, without ever getting tired, emotional, or doing any stupid mistakes where humans are famous for. I had these brilliant developer friends who immediately got fired about the vision. The company saw the potential and gave us a green light, plus the strategy and resources to make it happen. But we had two massive challenges staring at us in the face. First, markets are constantly evolving beasts. We needed to create something adaptive enough that it wouldn't become obsolete in 6 months. Second, we weren't interested in building just another trading bot. The world didn't need another GPT-powered system. We wanted to create a genuinely revolutionary system that could deliver rock-solid, long-term profits by thinking like the best institutional traders, not just mindlessly executing algorithms. And you know how most trading newbies think, right? They say, I'll just research what's hot online, hang out on some trading forums, find whatever system everybody are talking about, and ride that wave to riches. I get it. Sounds logical enough, except the brutal truth is, this way of thinking is complete garbage. Because even if you find a decent system, you're still going to be destroyed by risk management, portfolio allocation, and this is the big one, your own psychology. And that's not even touching the really nasty stuff, like market manipulation, or how news events can blow up your account in a second. But one thing that really gets me, the industry is flooded with these experts who take whatever's trending, slap a new label on it, and sell it to desperate beginners as the holy grail that'll make them more than $3,000 a day. That's literally a playbook for every basement-dwelling trading expert on the internet. They jump on any hot trend and start fiddling their success secrets. Whether it's some ancient martingale system dressed up as innovation or premium signals channels that can disappear overnight. Remember what I told you about the leading versus lagging indicators? When everyone and their grandmother is pushing the same thing, that thing is already dead in the water. Hype is the kiss of death in this game. The real players, the ones who are making actually a serious money, they guard their methods like a state secret. So forget about magic bullets and fantasies promising 5 figures a week. Anyway, the reality is harsh because there is no perfect algorithm. There are dozens of proven strategies, each one brilliant in the right market conditions. Our mission was trading an AI to know exactly when to switch between them, like having a master trader's intuition, but without the human limitations. Sounds simple, right? Not really, because after our first round of testing, we hit the wall. The processing power of even the most publicly available AI wasn't just cutting it. We needed something from the next level, those closed-door, military-grade artificial intelligence that tech giants and defense contractors use. The kind that trained on pristine, hand-curated datasets, not the garbage floating around the internet. And we got two problems. First, this level of technology costs more than most people's houses. Second is that you can't just Google an AI advanced access and expect results. 90% of people doesn't even know that these systems exist. Lucky for us, we were working with the company that had both the budget and connections. But we still had to fight for it. Spent 90 minutes in the most intense pitch of my life, sweating bullets in front of the executives who could make or break everything. Then came the call that changed everything. Green light, we'll handle the resources. 18 months to get from a prototype to a working system. Getting access to that AI was like getting handed the keys for a spaceship. Integrating it into our system was actually an obsession. We were pulling 30 hours sessions, completely consumed by making this thing work. We built everything on price action analysis, the foundation that every serious trader respects, then rubbed it in layers of AI intelligence that would make NASA jealous. November 2024, our alpha version came alive. But that was just the beginning. Phase 2 meant real-world testing with real accounts and real money on the line. We had to prove this thing worked before asking anyone else to trust it. And the first test objects were obviously ourselves. The results. Let me just say, not those ridiculous YouTube promises offering you 5,000 an hour, but something way more valuable, steady, consistent, and predictable growth. In the first month, we made 36%, and after 6 months in, we made around 200% and change. Run the projections. Our current AI expert advisor is tracking towards more than 10 times over the last 3 years. So after 2 years of work and more stress than I care to remember, we've built something that never existed before. Something I'm genuinely proud of to put my name on. And the beautiful part is, once it's running, you're completely hands-off. Connect the AI and just go live your life. Work, travel, study, whatever. Check back in a few weeks and watch your account grow while you were literally doing something else. And right now, this beast lives in the live market conditions. We've made it even more better and more reliable, and you can be part of this story. And to get started, just say yes, man. Click the link in the description and talk to our team. We don't require anything from you except just willingness. Consider BullCharge inviting you to join the team and hear the reviews and results from people who've already connected the AI assistant. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our second YouTube channel where we post interviews with our clients. Link is always in the description below. Look, I won't insult your intelligence with promises of overnight riches. Anyone doing that is lying. There's actually a whole story behind why we deliberately choose the patient approach. But that's getting into some deep psychology and market dynamics that, well, let's just say it involves expensive lessons learned from a hard way. The full outlook on the psychology, market mechanics, and all its painful invoices is coming soon. Thanks for listening to my story. It felt good to share it. Join us now and let's make some money together.